What's up, boys and girls? Welcome to the BFFs YouTube channel. Make sure you guys tap the bell, subscribe, like the video, and comment down below.
New episode of BFFs, and we got like a lot to unpack this episode. We got a special guest, Tana. Welcome to the show.
Special's really kind of you. Thank you guys for having me.
She's here.
I'm shaking. I'm shitting. I'm terrified.
She thought we were actually locking her out, Dave, because I wasn't answering because we were filming. So she thought we were reverse, like pulling the prank back on her, where we invite her to the show and then don't even answer and don't have her on.
Which honestly would be genius because you're in this big mansion with a huge gate. I could never get in. Like I was saying, put a camera out there and.
I didn't even know we had reinvited you till yesterday, to be totally honest. You texted me out of the blue, Tana, being like, Bree's not getting back to me at the time. I'm like, what are we even talking about? I didn't even know that you had been invited. I'm glad you're
shady.
here.
Yeah. No, it's okay. Austin texted me like a week ago, and then I texted you, and then I didn't think she answered, and I was like, it was just Tana. She didn't answer. And then I look, and she did, and then I was like, what time do you want to do it?
No, I'm not. I was putting everything in writing. I was sending every text. I was out at the gate, and I was like, I'm not here, just letting you know. Like, I just wanted you guys to know I am painfully down and very grateful and excited to be here and be a
you picked
BFF.
like a good week because they have tons of headlines, and I wasn't holding a grudge. The reason we're talking, obviously, is you bailed on us for what was it, the second or third time last time with like a late excuse, and I went on a rant, which you handled in I thought a nice way. He's kind of right. Like I keep bailing.
You were very right.
Oh, we're actually about to play the rant.
This is it. This is what plays in my sleep paralysis. Like for real.
All right, just set the stage. I sat down. I'm looking at the sheet. Says Tana Mojo, and then I guess she bailed. Like I literally, the sheet had her
quote
on
this
it.
word for
so
word.
I guess she bailed 10 minutes before.
Yeah, she texted us like 30 minutes ago and was like, I'm puking everywhere. I can't come. Saw that one coming.
Like where
I
does
think that's
Ellie
the
come in?
second time she's used that exact
Same excuse, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I texted Brianna. I was like, hey, this ain't slick. This ain't slick whatsoever.
What a piece of shit. Honestly, she's a piece of shit. Everyone knows she's a piece of shit. Like, that's kind of her thing.
It never
and I
doesn't
guess that's
hurt.
the difference between, like, she's a content person. She fucks everybody. She knows how to stay in the news. But there can't be any human who takes her seriously. To do the shit that she does, you're just a clown. Like, you can never be taken seriously by anybody on, like, a business end. Like, if she's doing any business deals, I wouldn't trust her. Ever. She's a clown. She's a clown. Like, who did this wine with her, Dizzy? I would have never done that. She's going to fuck that and implode that one way or the other. We have big guests on all the time. She's the only one who's pulled this shit. She's no A-list star.
Oh my
She's like a clout chaser. That's why she probably has to work so hard to stay in the news. Because if you treat people like shit, you're never going to get the benefit of the doubt. You cancel like 20 minutes before with the same exact excuse you had last time? Like the same one. Tana fucking Mojo? What, are you kidding me? Are you fucking
That's
kidding
my favorite
me?
part of the video. That's my favorite part.
Called her a clown
Mojo?
3 times.
Shoot myself over here. Honestly, I can pretty much quote that word for word. It was an honor, Dave, for you to call me a clown, clout chasing hooker who's gonna fail. I get it though. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't know. I don't mean this in like a condescending way, but it was actually like an honor for Dave to roast me. I think I needed it at that point in life. I was spreading myself way too thin and agreeing to too much shit and was, partying and being run down, and I felt sick. I really was sick. I was like peeing out of my ass. Like it was bad. I'm sorry. That was gross.
What type of sickness is that?
Like I was like, it
Diarrhea,
was giving full stomach, full issue, but that doesn't matter. And like, I understand, and I think that it put me in my place. And since that moment, I have been
very healthy, no sicknesses.
Maybe not very healthy, but taking things very seriously, and really trying to not agree to as much, so that I'm not bailing on anything. And I appreciate you, Portnoy.
You're welcome, Tana. I'm glad to be of service.
I think that I take, when people are like nice about things, it's great. But I think that I take getting kind of bitched out as constructive criticism way more seriously. Like that one hit. Like I looked in the mirror and I was like, clown,
like damn, yeah,
fucking clown
hooker.
It was the perfect storm, really, because going back to it, like I was just almost like this one. I wasn't told you were on the show till right before, and it was kind of like confirmed and everything. So it was confirmed almost 10 minutes before it was unconfirmed, and it caught me raw. That's most of my rants are when I find something out and I'm about to do either podcast, go on, and I just let it fly. So anyways, I'm glad we're past that. Still friends. You're on the show, and it is a good show.
It's a
for
great
you to
show.
Be on.
I love BFFs. I am a BFFs super fan. I watch every episode and like I'm stoked to fucking be on here. And honestly, Dave, you're an authentic guy and you say what's on your mind. And I like to think I can be authentic and say what's on my mind as well. So I'm never a stranger to taking that. And it was, I'm happy that we can be chill and I'm happy to be on here. And I think you're a rock star. So
thank you.
Hey.
I appreciate that. And being authentic this week with BFFs, and I was out in London for like UFC, and to be honest, people who watch BFFs for the most part know I plug in and out. Like we do the show, and that's how I basically get caught up on a lot of the drama that's going on. This week, I was consistently being DM'd. You got to do an emergency press conference. What do you have to say about this? What do you have to say about that? Getting tagged, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? To the point, I actually read the BFF headlines well in advance of the show because I'm like, I know shit was happening this week, and according to the headlines, there was a lot of drama.
A lot.
Shit is going down right now.
Yes, some of the people sitting next to you, Tana, surprisingly, you're not in most of these headlines.
I am stoked to not be in the drama right now. I somehow dragged myself into that Monty Lopez shit. So I'm taking a week off for real.
You're also I feel like Switzerland in a weird way because you seem to be like friends with all sides of the drama. So I am curious to see a lot of your take. We'll start with
especially this one. Josh and I were just at a party and I was bouncing around like, hey Josh, hey Nessa, hey Jaden. I'm trying to be in Switzerland here.
Yeah.
Well, and that's not even.
I'm more like the USA.
Drama. That's not even
just
the lead drama.
You're pretty polarizing.
That's not the lead drama on the sheet. The first thing on here is Charli and Landon Barker versus Huddy. So
nice.
Let me make sure I got this right. Lil Huddy comes out with a new song. It's essentially about Charli being a homie hupper. So going from Charli to Landon. Charli and Landon used to be best friends.
Chase and Landon. Chase
and Landon used to be best friends. So Charli dated, obviously, Lil Huddy, now dating his best friend. Heidi, Charli's mother, got into the mud and started like putting all these IG stories, basically little Mr. gaining attention on the internet by playing the victim because you're self-centered, have zero self-awareness. Some people thrive on being the victim, others learn, pick your player, on and on and on. Charli and Landon began posting the date 7/23 all over the social media. I don't know what the fuck that means. What is 7/23?
I think that's supposed to be about like the day.
Like Huddy started by posting a story.
Josh, you tweeted about it.
Yeah, I was just making fun of them because they were all tweeting with dates. So I was like, that's pretty funny if I tweet out something with a date. And
I did the same thing.
Yeah, so I was like, realize 7/23. You know, because I'm just a comedian.
It was originally Huddy promoting the date of his song, like putting the date of his song on his post. And then I think they were just following up by kind of beefing, clowning it, I guess.
Yeah.
Josie Canseco consistently getting in the mix and not wanting to be in the mix, but gets in the mix, posting another random date to get a jab at Landon. And saying you snaked your boy, grow up, 7/24. Huddy posts the clip, I saw this, in which he calls the homie hopper, and off we go. So, all right.
This shit is bananas. This shit is bananas.
Yeah. I thought Josie was like, I don't do drama.
Josie and I thought she wanted nothing to do with Landon too.
Josie is the number one, as I'm coming to learn. I don't want drama, but then jumps in and tries to jump out, and you can't really do it. You're either in or out in this world. So she's in by tweeting that. All right, I'm going to start by this. I don't get it because they dated Charli and Lil Huddy years ago, right?
Well, no, they've been a little secret dating for a while, and then after, I guess, I think it was like probably like a couple. I'm sure Tana actually knows.
I love how you do that. It's honestly awesome when you know you're getting a little too close to the drama to just like pass
I wish
it to
I was like
someone.
that close with Charli and Landon and them, but I'm not that tight with them. You know what I'm saying? Like I had my past with them, and now I don't have so much of a present with them. So you seem to. When did they break up exactly?
I am avidly avoiding being the TikTok highlight saying anything with this because this is a scary beef, okay? You know what I mean? Like
Not
the
really.
D'Amelios they're the Kardashians of this world. They're anything, I don't know. I've been every person probably in this situation. You know what I mean? At one point or another. And I don't fucking know. They're also all so young. So it's like, it's crazy to have these big ass
don't
platforms.
play that fucking
Yeah, that's
card
the
with
worst
me,
card.
Tana. This is your fucking world.
Yeah, so what was
This
the
is
date?
what you do.
What was the date?
That they broke up. Like when did
I
they
have
break
no
up?
fucking clue.
Charli
Were
and
they
Chase?
redating?
I really don't.
They were definitely still together.
I think that might be true. Like
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that, yeah.
Lil Huddy and Charli were still dating like recently?
I don't know how recent.
I
but
think they were like, well, weren't they in the Bahamas together
Yeah.
like a couple months ago?
yeah.
Was he there? I don't think he was in the Bahamas.
Yeah,
First
on
of all-
on New Year's at least.
Glasses.
Yo, honestly,
Sorry.
I really don't know. Like when they're
Yeah,
they're
I don't know when they broke up, but I mean, Huddy makes it seem like there was like an overlap of like Landon and Charli with him and Charli.
Yeah.
And is that a
what he
fact?
said.
I don't know.
It's not a fact.
I don't know the facts.
I really don't know the
We
facts.
need Landon on the show
my
or Chase on the
Well,
fucking
wasn't
show.
Landon dating Josie Canseco like as of a month ago?
Yeah, and Josie and Tana, I'm pretty sure, are like good friends, which is why I'm confused and why she doesn't know the dates.
Well, I
of
don't know
this
the
stuff.
Charli Huddy dates. You know what I mean? I really don't. I love Josie. They were dating. I was present for that. Landon and Josie relationship.
You guys are giving me nothing, and I know I don't know
Honestly,
about you, Bree. I don't know how much you know. I don't know how plugged you've become in this world, but I know Josh and Tana know a hell of a
I
lot.
swear
Yeah,
to
I'm
God,
not in LA.
I've just been watching this circus fucking unfold, and it's been great. I love other people's drama that I'm not involved in. I know Charli's dating Landon now. I know Landon and Huddy were previously close friends. I know. Yeah, I don't. That's all I really. I don't know. It's
I wish I
all-
knew more. I wish I knew
And
more.
Charli's just so sweet. Like it's not like she's ever like, oh my God, drama. Like she's just, always really sweet to me. We talk about like dumb shit, so I really don't know. I'm sorry. I love to involve myself in some fucking drama. If I
all
could
right,
here,
all right.
I would.
So can someone give me a time frame? Because at first I thought this is dumb because I thought they stopped dating Charli and Lil Huddy. I thought they stopped dating 2 years ago.
No, that's not true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
definitely
would
not
say
true.
6
there
months
was
ago?
there
Yeah,
was
maybe
some,
like
I would
that-
say
maybe like
within.
6
I would
months,
say
yeah.
within maybe even 4.
Within 4 months. And Landon and
guess.
Lil Huddy were best friends.
They were tight. I don't know if they were best friends, right?
Well, everyone says they're like best friends
Landon
here.
brought Huddy to the Kardashians' wedding as his like.
That's a
Plus
good
one.
point. That's a
then,
good point.
best friends.
Landon is a fuck boy. That's bullshit. Let's call it what it is. If you're bringing him to that and you're that close, and your friend was dating a girl, let's say 4 months ago, and you start dating her 4 months later, you're an asshole.
It's a little bit of
No,
yeah.
you're an
It's like
asshole.
why? Yeah, don't
And
do
you
that
guys
shit.
don't wanna
Don't
say
do that
that's
shit.
an asshole move.
It is. No, I agree with you. That's not a boy move. Like you don't do that to your boys.
Yeah, so then why is Huddy calling Charli a homie hopper though?
Well,
like
she
only
is.
only being mad at Charli. Wouldn't he be mad at Landon?
I think
Well,
he's
I'm,
mad
I
at
think
both.
he's
I'm
mad at
sure he's
everyone.
not like just yeah.
I can say that.
I'm sure
I
he's
think
not
he's
like
mad
just
at
like
everyone.
happy with Landon. He's like, Landon, you're good, but Charli, you suck.
Yeah,
That's
but like
really
if you break up, you fuck you. You can date whoever you want if you're broken up.
I mean, I have no room to talk about homie hopping.
I mean,
That was
everyone's
my-
a homie hopper. I was a homie hopper. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
know if I've
that's a
ever been a
trash
homie
move.
hopper.
Everyone's in the wrong. Everybody's in the wrong. Everybody's in the wrong.
Yep. I agree
You
with
and me are
that.
just thoughts over here. We're like, yeah, we homie hop, slay.
Yeah.
And again, it may go back to that whole LA, like people aren't actually friends. They say they're friends.
That's a point right there. I will say that. Like in LA, like
No one
like
cares
I said,
about
I've
anybody.
been truly every person in this fucking situation
Yeah.
in LA. Like no one, everyone's just, it's a cesspool over here, Dave. You know that shit.
Yeah. So I mean, when we say it, and when I say what I say, when people say friends, I think about like guys I've known, my best, like from kindergarten. It's
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
And that's where I'm like, what the fuck? I've known this guy from
Yeah.
like my whole life, and that switches. Then,
Yeah.
so I guess if it's like a fake friend, it's a little
Yeah.
different.
So like if Grace O'Malley, let's say you're dating someone,
Yes.
Brie, and then you
Okay.
break up with them, and then Grace O'Malley 2 months later goes and starts dating that guy, you're just like, hey, date who you want. You're single.
No,
No chance.
but that's
0%
that's
chance.
different. That's not That's not the same. That's my best friend hooking up with my ex-boyfriend.
Whoa.
That's what I would get mad at.
Weren't Landon and Chase like claiming they're kind of best friends?
Yes, I'm saying that part's fucked up, but Charli can do whatever she wants.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess it's like,
I guess, yeah.
Chase is probably just hurt to see her. Probably hurt to see her in that position.
Yeah.
I don't fucking.
Yeah. But I think it's more on the dude.
Don't.
I think it's more on the dude for sure. I think it's more on the boy of like, if you're boys with someone like my friend, like Gavin, for example, like
That's fair.
if Gavin went and like broke up with a girlfriend, or I went and broke up with a girlfriend, that girl is now dead to both of us.
Yeah.
Like, equally, we just like, fuck that girl. Like
That's
they are not
rider
cool.
energy.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
It's like, nah, we don't associate with that person.
Yeah.
So I guess I guess you're like right in the sense where it's like, then that ex can go and do whatever.
Yeah.
It's more of the boy or the friend or best friend that's like kind of responsible.
Well, Landon made it look like there was some shady shit because he was like, if you don't treat her right, I'll treat her right. So Huddy might have been fucking around on Charli.
But so you leave your best friend because he fucks around?
No, I'm just saying, I wonder what Huddy was doing.
Oh, that's a good point, I guess.
When did Landon say that?
He posted
That was what he said with the date.
his
like
cryptic
with the,
shit, yeah.
He said, if you don't treat her right, I will.
I'll treat her right for you.
I'll
If
treat
you
her.
can't treat her right, I'll treat her right for you. That's what he
How
said.
old are you, Tana?
24.
Oh, so you're still young. You're still very young.
Oh, wow. I thought you were going to call me prehistoric and then come for me being irresponsible.
No. Like you're still in that world. Like I'm so much older. Sometimes looking down at and I've learned as I've done it, like to remember the age stuff. But
Yeah.
I will say I'm surprised by Charli. I had this vision of the DeMellos trying to like get out of the drama world, but they seem to be in it with 2 feet right now.
I think that they're, they really do give like young Kardashian family to me. You know what I mean? So it's like, and like the Kardashians are, they get in some whirlwinds, like this on occasion. And Travis and Landon are Kardashianification. I'm trying so hard to just stay out of this. They are Kardashianified right now. So, I mean, I don't know.
So are you saying you think it's like related to their show?
No, I just meant like really public eye, like family type of energy. Like I wouldn't say.
It's an industry plant relationship? Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm just saying it's. They're down for this public. Maybe they
right.
He was saying that.
Dave
I look at Charli as like, like so far away from the drama. But I think if they're really in this world right now, they're
enjoying drama.
Yeah,
so that is a reach, but I mean,
they
down for
against the drama that brings them views.
Yo, I don't fucking know.
And by the way, my impression of the Kardashians is like Chris would like impregnate Khloe with Tristan's sperm to get more views. Like that's how the Kardashians
Christ
are so,
on
like,
a crutch.
Turkey baster?
They're like go. Anything
Turkey
they
base,
can
turkey
do to
base,
make
turkey
headlines.
base.
You get a Tristan
I don't-
Thompson sperm. Oh,
Yeah, right. I've never thought of the DeMellos that way, but maybe they are. Like maybe they're like, yup, they're talking about it.
But they're really
Maybe.
sweet. Like
That's that's the vibe. I don't get sweet vibes from the Kardashians.
I agree with that actually. So maybe I retract my statement. When I think Kardashians, I think powerhouse, like crazy. You know what I mean? But like I don't.
I think the longer you do the shit, though, you kind of don't become sweet anymore. Like maybe they're turning into the Kardashians.
I feel like they're like
I don't
nice.
know.
I don't know.
Yeah, like Heidi and Mark and Charli and
always are
Dixie are
nice people.
sweeties. Like
in person when I see them.
And
they're
maybe
always like,
Charli
hey,
just
what's
really
up?
likes Landon, and the shit happens and they're young. Like
How? Yeah, I guess. I mean,
Well,
this
Dave,
Landon-
what's your take now? Because you weren't team Landon with Charli.
No, I still. Well,
You still stand by it? She seems happy.
well, he's
I
also
don't
a
like.
Barker. Like Travis
What?
Barker is. Travis Barker is known for being a rock star, fuck bitches, fuck boy for, until now. So it's like, Landon might be on his Travis.
Yeah, well, let me say
rockstar
this.
shit.
I have a bias against all like rich kids who I don't think have accomplished anything on their own. That is like an inherent bias that I have. Like,
That's
what are
fair.
you famous for? You're famous
I'm
for your
sweating.
last name.
That's
So-
crazy. That's a crazy statement, but okay. Not
What?
a crazy statement. I
it's
get
not,
your statement.
It's not always right.
Just a
There's
big
plenty
diss.
of-
It's a big
there's-
diss,
there-
I guess.
Yeah, and it's not just against him. It's almost against you. Have to like be twice as successful or
So like
twice as
Jaden Smith, for
accomplished.
example. Like Jaden Smith.
I don't know if he's the example I'd use, but yeah, like somebody. There's plenty of sons or daughters of famous people who I'm like, oh, they did it. But this guy just found out about like through the Josie thing. I think it's the first time I heard.
That's
of him.
when you first heard of him. Yeah.
So what has he done? Is he a musician?
Yeah, he makes music. Remember he made that song with Josie's voicemail at the start of it or something like that?
Right.
We listened to it? Yeah.
Right. So I don't know, and he could be a great guy, but it's just like, all right.
Every time I've talked to him, he seems like a nice guy, great guy. Like he's always like, yo, what's up, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I like all parties, so it's not one where I can be. I love when there's someone in the drama that I
You
just
hate?
automatically don't like because it makes it easy.
Who don't you like, Tana? You
I'm
like
saying-
everybody. You're literally with everybody all the time. Don't even know how you do it. 24 hours a day. You're like, if there's 24 hours, you're in 18 different countries with like 38 different people. I feel like all the time. Is there anybody you have beef with currently?
Current beef? No, I'm trying to think. No, I mean, no. Damn, I'm really on my like PR nice shit here today. I'm scared though. I'm sweating right now. Like I don't want to say the wrong thing.
I can smell her sweat. Yeah, it's crazy.
Fuck you, Josh. I'm beefing with Josh. I don't know. I've had my past beefs. I don't know. People know
So you're on
that, like I don't like James Charles. I say that sometimes.
Why don't you like him?
Let me get out my scroll.
Oh, it's a big list. Okay.
No, we
We
just don't get along. But I have to stop. I've made fun of Austin McBroom. He wasn't my favorite for a while.
Oh yeah, I
don't
knew
know.
that. That
It's
was
fair.
around the fight stuff. I'll wrap up
Yeah.
after hearing everything on this Lil Huddy, Charli, Landon Barker. I think it's probably new friends. It's also Lil Huddy using it to move, like get views and create controversy. So it may be win-win-win for all of them. Like it's not as deep.
That's what I'm
or
thinking.
serious.
That's what I'm
Everyone can
thinking.
Come out of this.
Yeah,
with a
nobody's
dub.
really losing during this.
Yeah, I think they're all gonna just slay, and it's they're young and it's good. Fuck it.
Except for
Okay.
maybe like Chase's mental state. That could be losing.
That's
Who knows?
true.
Yeah.
Who knows? Could be happy.
Why? Is
You've
he
been
not
there.
have why? What's wrong with his mental state?
I
Like
mean,
he's probably just
could be a pretty
Best
upset,
friend stole his
right?
girlfriend.
Yeah, it's like a,
Yeah.
Kind of like
Yeah,
Jaden's
I mean-
situation.
Well, speaking of that brings us into the next.
there's the transition.
Mattress Firm. We live in a land of junk sleep when there is always one more deadline to meet, one more episode to watch, one more meme to post in that group chat. Mattress Firm wants you to know that junk sleep is what you get from sleeping on a bed that isn't right for you. Junk sleep leaves you feeling exhausted and out of it. America needs real sleep, the kind you get from a bed that actually matches you and your sleep preferences. At Mattress Firm, you can speak with a highly trained sleep expert who will match you with the best mattresses and sleep products for you. Only Mattress Firm has sleep experts with 200 hours of training to ensure you get matched with the right bed for you. With Mattress Matcher, only MFRM has the tech to get you the right bed with a few easy questions. Because with junk sleep, you're in no condition to handle anything anymore. Mattress Firm guarantees they'll find the right bed for you at the right price with our low mattress guarantee. They'll even let you try it for 120 nights to be sure. To unjunk your sleep, go to mattressfirm.com or Mattress Firm store today and speak with a sleep expert. The next drama, which we were getting tagged, is the Jane drama timeline. So
I picked an episode to be on.
Yeah, you did. Damn.
Fucking
No.
Christ.
This is the first time we've had like real headlines in a while.
yes.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
this
yeah.
one's a little bit uncomfortable, I would say, to talk about because
A little
obviously there's a real tragedy that is involved in it, but
Yeah.
we got to mention it because it went super viral. So Josh and Nessa party together that Jaden is also at. I don't know if this is related, but the next day,
It was actually the same night, I believe.
same night.
Yeah. yeah.
Okay. So the next day, Cooper's sister posts an IG story, which basically says, is this crop top triggering for you? At Josh Richards, at BFF pod, with the middle finger emoji 3 times. Picture
Yeah.
Jaden. Jaden reposts this story. And where it's uncomfortable is obviously there's a serious tragedy involved. So it's like, how do you talk about and I don't know what you guys want to say. I don't know the sister. The only thing I feel like to equate, because using the triggering, which I said the crop top, I felt a little, and this is again the age thing, and I don't know the girl, uneasy. Just it didn't. I had a bad
little
feeling.
insensitive,
It's like
maybe?
there's a legitimate tragedy, and to equate it to like our podcast and the Jaden history. to me
I
are
thought-
two different things. They're like
Yeah.
we shouldn't be convoluting a tragedy,
Yeah.
a serious thing into
No,
like.
I thought that was pretty like
BFF beef.
upsetting, like kind of disgusting behavior. If I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, it was like very insensitive. I felt like.
Yeah, I just thought that was messed up. It's like, yo, whatever. There's a girl involved. Like, I get it. Like, people, Nessa and all that shit. But like, to turn it into something that's just like so personal for so many different people, right? Like, I'm sure Jaden's hurting about that Cooper stuff, and I'm hurting about that Cooper stuff, and I'm sure the sister
And it's
the
his
mother,
sister. You're right.
everyone, right? Like, I'm sure everyone's fucking grieving, and it's like, I get people take grief differently, but like, to go in and do that or like claim that or like say something like that about someone, it's just like it's a beyond like.
I feel like there's
just
a lot
awful
of
thing.
emotions with grief, and I've definitely been in a position where someone passed away, especially when it comes to a tragedy like this, and you think back to a million little moments before that person passed, and you feel anger, and you place things, you know, you just replay those things, and you place that anger towards so many things. So I can't imagine whatever, like I can't imagine what every one of them are going through. So it's, I don't know.
Yeah,
You know,
everybody
there's a
grieves
lot of,
differently.
There's a lot of emotion. There's a million emotions in that.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
And I think that's how I felt. And yeah, it most of all, his sister, who I don't know the relationship or anything. I don't know any of it. I don't pretend to know any of it. But doing that and putting it in public and connecting dots was I think not the right thing to do, and
Yeah, I just
kind
thought
of
it was
puts
uncalled for.
everybody in a kind of a. There's
I think she's
different
a really sweet girl, you know what I mean? And I
They
feel
just
for her.
they went through a lot, right? So like,
right. There's
I'm
no way
trying
to tell
be-
anybody
Yeah,
how
yeah.
to
I'm
feel
trying to
in
be
that
like
situation.
100%. I'm trying to be understanding about that shit because that's like the worst. I could never imagine. Like
Yeah,
losing my
she's-
brother would be terrible, and like obviously Cooper, I looked at as a very close friend of mine, and like
Yeah.
it was terrible for me. So I'm not trying to like turn it into something. I just wish that it would have never been posted in the first place.
Agreed. So that obviously went. What were you gonna say?
I don't know. I just feel for her. She's a sweetie. I don't know. I'll shut up. I don't need to fucking be here for any of this, honestly.
No, I mean,
this conversation.
honestly, when I saw it, I was debating whether we'd even bring it up or mention it on the show. But then so many people are talking. It's like, well, at least we addressed that it happened.
Yeah.
But it's really not. There is no winner in any of that situation.
No.
In this show, for the most part, BFFs, which it has been since it started, is kind of like busting balls and not taking anything seriously.
yeah.
And just you start connecting dots that, you know, really you can't connect. You can't. There is no one singular thing or anything you can point that. So we'll leave it at that. Move on. It was
Speaking
unfortunate.
of connecting dots, I don't know if you want to mention, because people were saying that's the reason also we said they think we took the episode down because that story went up. I don't know if you actually want to say why it went down, or we can just
Well, no, we took it down again. It was a tragedy, and we took the episode down pretty soon after. It hasn't been up. I don't know. It has been up for.
Yeah,
a
we
month.
took it down
I
a
don't-
while ago.
Yeah.
It was
It
down
was just
before
like-
that.
Yeah,
story.
it was requested to get taken down, so we took it down.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. To me, and I could be wrong, it's convoluting kind of dating issues with like a tragedy. We'll move on from that.
Please, let's do.
But we're not really moving on from that. Because then Jaden went on a Twitter spree, talking shit about people talking shit online, but not in person after being at the same party with you two. I don't know, Josh, is this directed at you? You'd think the people that talk shit about me nonstop online would want to say in person too. Laugh out loud, you're bitch made. Fuck social media, you're lame as hell. But I still be on this. I think you're going to do this thing where I just poke pictures, like random moments, no words. People talk way too much. Move on. Who cares? Was this all directed at you?
I guess. I
So
believe
you guys have
right?
really
Like,
active beef right now.
well, there
Well,
wasn't.
they're playing this game of stealing each other's girlfriend back and forth.
Did you see each other at the party? Like eye contact?
I
never
saw
really
everyone.
I never really like saw him or anything. He like, I guess I'd walk by me and I was like, I mean, I was pretty fucking sauced at this party, but I was like talking to this guy and he was like talking to me about business or whatever. And I guess like he like walked by with a group or whatever, but Sam and Gavin had like kind of explained the situation to me after, and he just kind of like walked by, stared at me. Gavin and Sam kind of like took a step forward, just being like,
Was he trying to fight?
who knows, right? Like who fucking
I
knows?
saw all
But-
parties look like they were having fun.
Yeah,
to me.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like it seemed like
Were you
everyone had
there,
a good
Tana,
time.
obviously?
Yeah, I was there, and like I saw Josh. Josh was actually clowning me. He was like, "You weren't sick." Like, "Oh, come on, just come on, BFFs."
Yeah.
And then I saw Jade, and we had a lot of fun. I saw Nessa. She's a sweetie. We had fun. Everyone. It didn't seem.
It seemed like everyone was just chilling, really. Like, and then they walked out. Sam and Gavin like kind of explained the situation to me, and then I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Like he just like walked by, and kind of like stopped for a second, and then they like kind of stepped up, and then he kept going, and then the post was made, and that's when like I guess everything fucking happened.
Stepped up as in like you thought there may be a fight.
I didn't. I was literally in my conversation, and honestly, I could give a fucking care less about that kid or where he is or what he does with his life.
But
like,
you made a TikTok, right? And then
he had like made that post or whatever, and then I went and like I had actually just posted like a draft. It wasn't even like a TikTok that I like filmed that day or anything because I was at someone's house, and so I filmed. I posted a draft or whatever of Honest, and great song by the way. And then like I trolled a little bit.
What was the song?
It was Honest. It was called Honest.
What are the lyrics?
We can like play.
Yeah, was it like
You can
cryptic
play it.
lyrics towards Jaden?
Right. I want to.
Yeah, it was like the lyrics are like.
Do
they
you know
have
what you
it?
were
There we
doing?
She do a little bit. 12:30, I was all alone. I can't be compromised. Fucking on my ex, we ain't
Oh, Christ.
apologize, 'cause I'm way too young.
Yeah, so I posted
Are you
that
fucking
shit.
on your ex?
I mean, we'll leave that up to be,
So you're
interpreted.
fucking your ex,
Well, I said we can leave that up to the air. I'm not saying.
but
I'm
it's
fucking
not
my ex.
no.
Yeah,
No,
if
I
it's not a
wouldn't.
no, then it's a yes.
All right, they're
I'm not fucking my ex, guys. I'm not fucking my ex.
I feel like now you just had to say that because at first you
Yeah,
weren't
'cause-
saying no.
Yeah, because you're the one.
I'm no stranger to fucking my ex, so I mean, I'm not. I'm just curious.
No, Right. No, he's dating Nessa. Everybody knows that.
I'm
That's part of the
definitely
problem.
not dating
And that's
Nessa.
where everything's getting convoluted, not to go back to the other stuff.
Not
but there's
dating.
obviously Nessa, Josh, Jade, and beef. You add in an element of a tragedy, and things are getting convoluted into a big ball of everything, is my take.
Yeah.
Damn.
I just think that's what it is, and like the kid, it keeps like trying to talk to me, and I just like I have nothing to say to him. So it's like, go make a song about it if you're upset, and let's all move on.
So did Jaden say you apologized?
No. I think he was just talking about like he was probably just like he had like DM'd me a bunch of shit, right? And then I was just like, dude, do I really have
Trying
to
to
deal with this, like, in the morning?
apologize? Like, what was he saying?
Oh, just like he wanted to talk to me, like he wanted to talk to me or something. Like, and again, I have nothing to say to that kid. Like, I had a conversation with him already after the Nessa shit, like the first time it happened, like right after. So it's like I have nothing left to say. And he was like, I knew if I commented that shit, you'd answer my DM. And I was just like, bruh, if you're upset, go make a song about it, lol. And then that was pretty much it. And then he was like something about like making remarks about how Nessa's my girlfriend. And I was like, I'm actually single.
Why don't you
lol.
guys box?
Because, I mean, that would just like kind of give him too much, I feel like, press. This guy's kind of like going, wee, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would I help him out? And also it's like, in the direction I'm going, fighting's just going to take me back. Like, boxing's kind of like a joke, like to be a TikTok
Why
boxer.
don't you mud wrestle? Sounds hot.
Tana,
Yeah,
how do you
that's-
navigate being
that's almost
friends with
worse.
everybody? Like, people have beef, and you go around like, "Hey, Joshy," and then you like,
'Cause I feel
"All right,
like it's like,
I'm gonna go
Joshy,
get a drink.
Jaden,
Hey,
that's
Jaden.
it.
I don't
Yeah,
fuck with
literally.
the type of people that are like, if I came up to Josh and he was like, I don't want to talk to you because you like Jaden, or if I went up to Jaden and he was like, I don't want to talk to you because like I would just be like, all right, like I feel like people like who know me, I know Jaden better than I know Josh, but I mean people who know me know I don't really give a fuck. Like I'm just down to clown and. Yeah, and it's literally it's not my drama at all. I don't think so. You know what I mean?
Fair. Mia liked the TikTok room post of Jaden commenting on Josh's TikTok post.
Who's Mia?
She's
Josh-
like a girl
This is
that
one of
I was
Josh's
like hanging
girls.
out with.
You have a
while
roster,
ago.
huh?
Yeah.
I'm building the dream team.
What did Mia say? I don't get it. She liked. Oops, what does that even mean?
What does what mean? Wait, what
Is
part?
Mia
Sorry.
against or for you?
I don't know. She she actually texted me the other day and she was like,
She's
yo,
confusing.
just checking in, seeing how you're doing and stuff. And I was like, oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm doing good.
Because she
And
seems
then
to always like bad things about you, but then text you on the side.
Yeah, maybe she's just one of those people though that like likes everything on their Instagram
Is she
feed.
mad? Did you kind of hit and
Whoa, no, I didn't hit.
your face
Why you
when you
look
say
mad?
Looks
Because
directly at
everyone
Dave.
just fucking gets quiet after I say shit. Like every single time you guys are like, oh, did you fuck this girl? And I'm like, nah. And then everyone just stares at me
we
in
wait for you to tell
silence
us
for
the
like
truth.
30 seconds.
because you make
it's
a
like,
little
what the
face.
fuck?
You make a little
You did
face.
this right. You go, no, I didn't hit.
And then you smile at
Yeah, because it's a fucking funny topic to talk
And
about,
it gives
dude.
it gives lip
I'm no
quiver.
young
Yeah,
gravy.
it
I'm no
gets
young
nervous.
gravy, all right? I can't just talk about it so slyly like that guy. Just, was at a restaurant, fucked a waitress. And then we went for drinks after.
I think
and,
that you should possess that demeanor, because like at this
Right.
point it's known that you're
well, I
you're
think
having
like
fun.
me and Young Gravy had a little private convo, and I think like maybe he's gonna start going for the MILFs, and I'll start taking like their daughters, kind of thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
can we tag
think-
team?
don't think
I
Tag
don't think
team, yes, sir.
anything. I don't think anything with Young Gravy's private. Just FYI, he doesn't seem like he has a private filter.
He kind of does though. Like it's
Young
weird
Gravy.
because I'll try to I want to say some crazy shit that I know he's done. He's like, don't fucking tell me. Like it's a curated brand. He knows what he's doing, for sure.
Our friend Mads gets in the mix and tells Jaden to shut up under Josh's TikTok comments.
Shout out, Mads.
I like Mads.
I know,
Mads
shout out
knows how to
Mads,
hold
bro.
a grudge.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
funny, bro. She's just funny.
And that's an original. And for those who aren't up on their TikTok drama, Mads was who's dating Jaden when this all broke. And she's almost the one who broke the whole thing originally.
yeah.
And everyone's
Yeah.
like, Mads is crazy. Mads is crazy.
Oh yeah,
Mads
I said
is-
that shit.
Yeah, Mads is telling the truth. And just will
would've
chime in
thought?
every once in a while, shut up. So I like that.
Yeah. It was funny. It was funny
Oh,
shit.
Jaden's still going. Jaden's second Twitter spree. I know social media just changed everything. It's just sad. To be honest, it didn't have to be like that. Real life still exists. Be happy. I'd be sad too much. I'm just trying to be happy. If you think I'm a nobody, then stop talking about it. It's so weird. I got time right now. I'd say one thing, ha, like what? And then the TikTok room, Jaden likes a tweet saying how he is a good guy. You know who said I was a good guy? I'm in a book. Donald Trump.
That's
I'm
pretty
in-
Donald
sweet,
Trump
dude.
said you were a good guy. That's
put up-
crazy.
In a
He
book?
What
He
book?
put out a presidential book. There's just a picture of me. It says Dave Portnoy, good guy.
No way.
Portnoy, good
Do you
guy.
know
That's
him?
sick.
Literally.
Do you know him? Have you ever conversed with him?
He
Yeah, I
interviewed him.
interviewed him.
I'm
didn't
sorry.
see the
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, don't be sorry. It was
Post
wild.
Should be, actually. That was
post
pretty big.
presidency or
No,
before?
when he was in the White House.
When he was in the White House, you interviewed him.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
at the
crazy.
White
Did you
House.
know him before he was in the White House?
No. They called me up and asked me to interview him in the Rose Garden towards the end of his thing.
Yeah, like
It's
And
crazy.
then, and then meanwhile, Tana
crazy.
Mojo's canceling 2 minutes before a podcast.
Damn,
Anyways,
Yeah.
I know
Yikes.
it's crazy. You
Interviewing
do-
the president.
Inter-
Tana cancels.
Literally, but it's awesome. That's sick. That's some crazy shit.
All right, guys, quick commercial break. So this summer, face the intensity with Takis. Takis snacks are the perfect snacks for all your summer adventures. No matter what you're doing, having Takis snacks on hand makes the day so much more intense. So for hanging with your OGs, you can serve the Takis Pop, Air Pop popcorn that has an explosion of intense flavor, or you could lose the boring peanuts when you watch baseball and try Takis Hot Nuts with intense double crunch technology. And whether you're catching waves or just hanging on the beach or by the pool, snack on Taki Waves, thick cut wavy potato chips with an insane crunch. Takis got everything that you need this summer. Make sure that you're snacking on them. You can try them and face the intensity. My favorite right now is the Takis Pop. That's the popcorn. Never had something that tastes like it, the most intense flavor ever. So like I said, there's a Takis snack for whatever mood you're in, wherever you're at. Make sure to try it and face the intensity. Let's get back to the show.
Sheri owns Monty after cheating schedule. So as
Okay, I
the
can tap in now. I can talk about
Okay,
this.
okay.
Yeah, because you already went off
Moved
about
on.
Monty.
Now we can
Okay.
fucking
Other two
be
subjects.
done talking about
please
that
leave
shit
me out.
hopefully forever. Never have to talk about that shit again. And now on to Sheri.
Slay.
Okay, so Addison's mom quotes a tweet saying that you can sue your ex for emotional damage with a quote that Addison's dad has sent to a girl he's talking to in the ultimate clapback. This is Sheri's first real clapback at Monty.
So good.
We talking jet money. I'm about to get that shit tattooed on me in another language.
She should make merch. She should actually make merch that,
That
says
was
we
the
get
best
jet
reply
money.
I've ever seen.
I mean, that is just. She's a G for that. I want to dap her up. She's a G for that.
Yeah, yeah.
That is, Monty. That is so fucking embarrassing.
We should get her on the podcast.
Would she?
Obviously.
I don't know. I feel like it, right?
I was talking to her. I think she might. She was in Louisiana. I wanted her to come in person, though.
Okay.
Where
yeah,
is
that makes more
Addison
sense.
on all this? Does she just want this to go away? Is she I
I feel like she definitely
She's
just
probably
wants it
just
to go away.
yeah, but I gotta think she's just like team mom. Like mom, whatever's gonna make you happy, fucking run it,
Definitely,
you know? Like,
yeah.
I think that's what it
Definitely.
is. Probably like she's probably just like fucking go at it, mom. Like
She's
you
in
do
a
you.
happy relationship. She's living her best life. Like she definitely just, and it's also sad. Like I would be pissed. I wouldn't want that aired out to the world. So slay out.
have like your family at home shit out on the internet. That would be the fucking worst.
But that's so on him, you know. Like it's like, yeah, I don't know.
Tana,
we're
I
talking
heard you
jet money.
talking before about bringing like Slay.
Oh, you heard me?
Slay.
Yeah,
Well,
is-
we're saying that.
It's like we just can't stop saying slay, like slay girl, pussy boss, queen.
aren't you
A lot of
guys
Slay
girls
girl,
like
say
queen,
that
pussy
now.
boss.
It's like a new
Decade-
girl trend. It's a new
No,
girl
but-
trend, Dave. They all say
like,
slay.
decade too late. Isn't that like a Paris Hilton thing?
I think Paris Hilton was more of like an unironically, like you know,
Yeah.
she was like slay, and it was very like unironic, and now it's kind of like a TikTok thing to say, like you know,
you say it like you're kind of making fun of it. Like,
yeah, like
slay.
you're like I interviewed the
Doesn't sound
president,
like
and
that.
I'm like slay, like you know what I
Got
mean?
it.
It's not necessary. Like I should be like good for you, Dave. That's amazing, but like slay.
Yeah,
girl,
it's
queen,
actually
pussy boss.
it's actually gotten to the point where it's like ear bleeding annoying to hear girls say slay. I feel like over and over.
Josh,
and over again.
fucking slay.
It's like anytime I'm hanging out with anyone that is in
I think
the
you actually
female
texted
gender.
me the other day.
Yeah,
Slay,
because I'm
pussy girl, boss
hilarious.
queen.
Because you said slay, so I was like pussy boss bitch queen or something like that.
It's giving Andrew Tate. It's
I was
giving
like,
I'm a guy and I can
fucking-
do it.
It's so
Yeah.
funny, dude. But,
Dave, do you know about Andrew Tate? Oh, sorry.
What did you just say?
I said you were giving Andrew Tate. It was giving like I'm a guy and I can do it.
Well,
Did you ask if I know
can.
who Andrew Tate is?
Oh, you guys had him on, right?
Yeah, that's why I said
Jo-
what. That's actually
Josh
why I
did a
said
good
what.
job. Josh, I didn't know
Yeah.
who he was prior to him coming on, but he's an interesting cat.
Thank
for
What'd
sure.
you think of him, Dave? Like, would you
I think he's very smart. And I don't mean
he knows
that
what he's doing. I know
He's
what you
got a
mean.
high IQ for sure.
you want
dude.
you want to
It's a
talk about
character.
cultivating an image. I don't know that he believes everything he says. I think he's very
Very
smart in what
polarizing.
he's doing, but intentionally so.
Yeah,
I didn't know he was running a whole pyramid scheme. I didn't know that was kind
kind
of
of like
the-
Monet. but
Yeah, I
her
didn't know
stupid
that.
men in their basement. It's
Exactly.
crazy.
I did not know that. You know, now it makes more sense as to why he's trying to say all this polarizing stuff. You know what I mean?
because then people
it's-
flock to him.
Yeah, a
I'll
lot
tell you
of-
what, he
it's
moves the
crazy.
needle. We talked about
Oh, yeah.
before. People always, my DMs are still flooded. I've had people be like, "You're an idiot because you disagreed with him." It's like he called women like property
Dogs.
So, but I do think
literally
he
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 knows
also
women to
what he's
referred
dogs.
to them as a very expensive Ferrari or a nice sports car, though.
So an item.
yes,
basically.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
again,
Christ.
I think he's very intelligent, very well crafted. I don't know how much he actually believes about the own some of the stuff he says, and he has an element of saying things we've talked. I don't want to keep talking about, but like that, you're like, "Yep, I agree, makes sense, okay, maybe," and then he goes way over. It's like, whoa, where'd that come from? But anyways, the pink sauce goes viral. Miami chef created a product called the pink sauce, selling for $20. A bottle that's now going viral. It's facing back. I don't care. Why do we care about this? Pink
I don't
sauce?
know. I didn't even see it. I was just trying to act fucking excited
Pink
about
sauce.
it.
I feel like this is something I would do by accident. I'd be
Sell
like, oh my God,
pink
I want to
sauce?
sell a pink sauce.
Yeah,
and then
that's
it'd be
killing
awful.
people.
And then, oh wait, not slay.
It
So
killed
what's
people?
wrong with it? Like
don't even know
I saw that people were saying this went major viral. Like all
Yeah.
the girls in my life were talking to me about this, but like this woman was selling this condiment, and I guess it was like there were inconsistencies in the formula. Everyone was different. It was making people sick. I mean, it looks like fucking
Pepto Bismol.
yeah, like it's fucking what?
The
I
creator.
feel like if you eat it, it's giving natural selection.
Yeah, why would
know.
you buy it anyways? Britney Spears making her music comeback with Elton John. Okay, cool. Elon Musk is allegedly a homewrecker. He denied that. Elon Musk all in the news. He supposedly fucked the Google guy's wife.
Yeah.
They're
He-
doing crazy shit over
He
there.
really is a
in that
sex
house.
god.
I
Elon Musk
mean,
fucks
He does
everyone.
kind of fuck.
He has
Kinda
denied
fucks.
that, by the way, and posted a picture of them hanging out together. So who knows if it's true? Very
Did you
weird.
see? Did you see that his father just recently was married to a woman and she had a daughter and it was his stepdaughter, and then he started fucking the stepdaughter and got her pregnant twice?
It was Elon
Yeah.
Musk's dad that fucked Elon's stepdaughter.
No, Elon Musk's dad fucked his
own,
own
stepdaughter.
stepdaughter.
We talked about this
Yeah,
with
that's-
Andrew Schultz.
Oh, that's
The
what it
thing
was.
is,
Yeah,
his wife's daughter.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's
The
that
thing
shit
is-
is mind blowing.
Nothing surprising with Elon Musk. When you're that
No.
rich, the shit that goes on in that world, it's like a giant eyes wide up open
Yep.
party.
More money,
BFFs
crazier
corner.
than shit.
Skip it along. I was in London. Nobody really cares. It was great, by the way. I went to the UFC fights. Both of our fight. We sponsored 2 fighters, both from Liverpool, Molly the Meatball and Patty the Batty, and they both won. absolutely electric. There was play the video of Molly jumping into my arms.
Bro,
Almost
that
broke
video is hilarious. We
Fire.
watched, me and Gavin and the boys probably watched that video at least 7 to 10 times. Like,
I thought
so
she was gonna break
fucking.
my shoulder,
I thought
but
she
it
was
was-
gonna kiss you, dude.
I know. I was like,
I thought she was gonna kiss you. I was like, what is happening?
Oh yeah.
There's something about Dave clapping that's
jumping.
there's something about this that's weirdly wholesome.
It was super
It's like a
wholesome.
beautiful moment.
It is such a great moment.
I got chills.
I actually have goosebumps a little
Like
bit.
it's weirdly a very sweet moment. I just got chills.
It was very sweet. I love her, Patty the Batty. They're like two arguably the most well-known people right now in UFC. They're at the top of their game. So
They gave you
super
guys like
exciting.
a huge shout out too in their like post conference or whatever. Like when they were just like, thank you to Barstool. Like
They're
it
the
wouldn't
best.
be possible without them. Dave Portnoy. I was like, damn, okay.
Yeah, I didn't realize how big they were until these fights.
Drake was in their DMs being like, I'm going to give you guys each a Rolex. And someone asked her, like, you guys should like team up with Drake. And Ma was like, we don't need Drake. We got Dave Portnoy. It was like,
No
guys,
way.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's
That's
crazy.
sweet.
Crazy.
I got chills again. She's
Dave-
riding for you.
Drake put like fucking like a
insane.
milli or something like
Yeah,
that
he
on
won, like,
Patty
2
to
million
win.
on him.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
won like 2 mil in the
Here it
fight.
is.
Damn.
Go on, let me go first because I was first on. Dave, can we all just listen on the realist? Without Dave, Barstool Sportsbook app, me and Paddy wouldn't have the belief behind us over the water in America. We wouldn't have the funding behind us. Go over the air. Without them, it'd be so much harder. So to Dave Portnoy and the whole team, fucking Barstool Sportsbook, please give them a round of applause.
Dave Portnoy.
And his fucking outfit was next level heavy. And I've had half a bottle of whiskey. How do you like me now?
Yeah,
So
they're the
awesome.
That's sweet.
They're ride or die. That's ride or die right
Sweetest
there.
people
Ride
in
or
the
die.
world.
That's very sweet.
Yeah.
Bree, what is this? Bree and Grace kiss Sway Boys. Bree and Grace revealed a new
was waiting
TikTok
for
that
this to come
Bree
out.
kissed
Oh,
Bryce Hall and Grace kissed Josh. Bree, what is this? All right, let's see.
Okay, there's like a trend. Okay, I guess you'll just see it. Yeah.
No, what?
There's like a trend. You know the trend where you flip your phone? And
Yes.
it's like someone you kiss, someone you hate, someone blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
So yeah, Grace said she kissed
We
Josh.
should do that.
Which me and
actually.
Grace are just in a very loving
It's
relationship.
an open relationship.
It's
though, you
open,
and
but it's
Grace.
loving. There's a
Yeah.
lot of love. We have a lot of love to give.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Someone you kiss, Bryce. So yeah, I was waiting for this to like drop or come out publicly.
I think kissing Bryce Hall is like,
It's
an
a
LA
universal
initiation.
experience. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. It's like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You get your
Wait,
Starbucks,
yeah,
you kiss Bryce Hall.
Yeah.
You kissed Bryce Hall? That's what we're
Yeah.
saying here?
Yeah.
Yeah, like haven't you guys kissed Bryce? It's,
everyone's
it's an
kissed
LA
Bryce Hall.
initiation, you know? It's like, yeah.
Have you kissed Bryce Hall, Josh?
No, I believe not.
Like you
Something
made out
fishy.
with him, like a full blown. You're making out with him.
Oh, it's just like a smooch. Yeah.
Well,
I think every single person I know has kissed Bryce
Yeah,
Hall.
exactly.
two different things. Okay. All right, whatever. If that's
Slay
we got-
Bryce.
All right, guys, quick commercial break. So this is for Summer. It was formerly known as Spark, and it's a new dating app, and it's different from other dating apps because instead of swiping one by one, you get to see a bunch of profiles at the same time and pick which one stands out to you. Kind of like when you're in the bar. You walk into a bar, you see the people that you like, that you're interested in, and then you can kind of go and talk to the people that you like. It's like that. So it recreates the feeling of walking into a party and seeing the people who catch your eye. So Summer shows the people closest to you. You can open the app up at a bar, and the people you see on the grid are probably at the bar too, so you'll know who's single. You can spend less time on apps and more time on dates because the likes expire after 24 hours, so you won't wait around for weeks wondering if someone's going to message you. They have 24 hours to do the deed. You have 24 hours to message the person. You're not going to be waiting around for inactive profiles. So if you're tired of swiping and want to meet people, you can look up Summer Dating in the App Store or click the link in the description to download Summer. It's a really good new dating app, so make sure you check it out. Let's get back to the show.
What is this game we got? Social media happily ever after. What is this game?
Love a game.
I don't know.
Love a good game.
These are just TikTok couples, and you say if they think they're gonna make it or if they're gonna.
Oh.
No.
No. Well, let's see them anyways.
Let's do it anyways.
I'm here for this.
Dixie and Noah.
Oh, they are so precious.
If there's one out of all of them,
Nah, it's not them.
oh, why do you say so?
Because Anthony and Avani are way better of a relationship, dude.
Okay.
I'm rooting for Dixie and Noah. I'm super
I'm
rooting
not
for
saying
them.
they won't. I'm just saying if you're picking the number one, it's Avani and Anthony.
You're biased though. You live with
I'm
Anthony.
not even biased. I'm just talking about like drama and relationship and shit.
He's
Think about
right,
The
because
drama
you-
online. They've had like breakup, split up, breakup. Once you go down that path, Avani and Anthony, nothing.
I will say though,
No.
these two are under the microscope way more. I feel
That's
like
a
than Avani and
yeah. I
Anthony.
guess that's a good point.
Yeah,
there's
I
a
don't think
lot
they
of
ever broke up. The internet just said they did because they stopped.
Yeah, well,
posting.
Dixie wouldn't put it to rest. You ask her point blank, and she won't answer it. So
That's a good point.
I guess so.
I respect her like ability to keep some of it private though.
But I mean, they've been going
Yeah.
for a long time. So it's like,
listen,
I love
I'm a
that.
Dixie
They seem to be
stan,
happy,
so I
yeah.
hope so.
yeah,
I
yeah.
love them.
Doa.
Definitely hope it lasts.
Slay. Addison and Omer.
They're like, oh my God. Aesthetically, that's just my shit. I love a dying looking man with a baddie. I love it. It just, makes me wet.
So what does that mean? A dying look? That sounds to me like an insult. You didn't mean it. as an
no,
insult.
oh my God. Well, I mean, that's my type of man. I talk about it all the
Someone who
time.
looks like they're dying.
Someone who looks like
Sickly.
they eat cigarettes.
corpse, yeah.
You know what I mean? In a hot way, though. In a very hot way.
Got it.
I love their aesthetic. Like I think I know a lot of people think it's like she should have been with Bryce. They were way cute. I think this was like a crazy
It makes more sense.
upgrade has a negative connotation, but I mean like I love this relationship.
Well, you can't have a real relationship with Bryce.
True.
Yeah, kiss everybody in LA.
Yeah, I love Addison. I honestly could see them lasting too. I think it's like the way he's so private is such a good balance for her. Like I just saw the cutest photos of them today. I stand.
Okay.
Just me.
No
Kim and
chance.
Pete.
Yeah, nah.
You
But
don't
what
think
if she
so?
needs the funny guy? What if she needs the
This
the
isn't
funny,
even.
sweet
This
guy?
not necessarily her. Both of them. Neither. No chance. Zero. Zip. Zero.
Yeah, I don't think it's just
I don't
on
know.
Kim. I don't think just Kim's gonna be like the one to dip. I think Pete might just be like, I'm done.
I'm rooting for them more than I'm rooting for anything in my own life, which is pathetic. But
It's super.
Well, he
pathetic.
came out saying he
Yeah.
wants kids. He wants kids soon, and she always wants kids.
How many
you
kids
think she
does
just
she
wants to
have
keep
already?
turning them out?
I think so. That's what the Kardashians do.
a kid
Yeah,
is
well,
drinking.
you know what?
Yeah,
It's
I
like
would love
cheating
it.
because they don't actually give birth and they have someone else do all the shit. So I guess if you're just doing them
Slay.
as ornaments, it's
Right,
the
Yeah.
thing to
right.
do.
Not an
Surrogate slay.
ornament.
It's a good point.
Zero.
Dave's answer.
The silence was deafening.
Yeah, I mean, I think the silence was the answer. Probably right.
It's new. Who knows?
Yeah,
I
it's a
don't know
new
anything
relationship,
about the
but-
relationship. It's so new.
I just know they look
Bullshit, you don't.
aesthetically great.
You love him, Brie.
I do. I think they look so cute together. I don't know.
You can't even see your fucking face in this picture.
Not this fucking picture, but there's other pictures of them, and I just
You
think
love
they,
him. You
They
stand
look
him.
better. I do stand him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Charlie's biggest fucking fan. If she's happy, I'm happy. I love
Right?
her.
I don't know.
I've
They
never
look cute.
spoken with Charlie in my life.
Really?
Yeah, never.
Damn.
I've talked to a nice person. They're both nice. They're nice people.
She's an angel.
I'm just like not like I wouldn't say I'm close with either of them.
Amanda and Keo.
So they're back. We speculated on this, but they're good now.
Yeah.
I just saw a TikTok of them today. You know the trend where it's like, it's usually with couples or like friends, and they're looking at each other, and it's like you'd look at me and you'd be like, Tana, I just love how much you do your own thing. You're so late to everything, and you don't show up. Like you're condescendingly saying things you like love about the other one in the couple. They did one of those today, and I was like, the girls are fighting. Like it was giving like
That's
super
awkward.
It was awkward a little to watch.
Yeah.
So you're saying they won't last?
I know they've been together for a long time, and Amanda's she's a wifey material girl. I love her.
I agree with that.
So I kind of think, I don't know, but I mean, didn't they just break up and get back together?
I don't know. The way I've heard Keo talk about her is like this is the love of his life, and he never wants to leave Amanda.
So they did break
like
up
her.
and get
They're
back together.
cute.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, when we were talking about it, she was like, nothing has changed. Don't ask about it. So I don't know if there was like something choppy, but
Again,
feel
I
like-
don't understand that, and I like Amanda a lot. I like Keo. I don't understand that answer, not just for them, but it's kind of like the Dixie. Like if you're with somebody, like, hey, are
Yeah.
you and Sylvana still dating? Yes. Like,
Well,
if you're
Dave,
still
remember the
dating-
tattoo video where there was
Yes,
another
yeah,
hand?
yeah,
That
you're
was
right.
her.
That's
yeah.
I know. That's why I'm saying we thought there was trouble in paradise.
Courtney and Travis.
I think together
everyone hates
forever.
them. I love them.
I love them.
I actually think they're gonna last.
I've never seen two people more in love than them.
Yeah, they're so like goals.
They're almost so in love.
They
It
have
makes
sex,
you
like,
be
in
like,
front of you.
fuck you guys. You know what I'm saying?
It makes me want to lay in traffic.
yeah,
how
you're
in
just
love
like,
they are.
fuck this, bro. Like, come
It's
on.
like it's so cute.
Yeah, why are you doing this to me?
I think that's why I like Landon, because I want to think that he's like him.
I agree that Landon and Charli are giving
right?
that. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that's why
Maybe
I like
Landon
them.
saw his dad kind of.
And if
in
his
that
dad's such a
and-
good lover, maybe he's a good lover too.
I think you guys are kind of like grasping at some pretty hilarious straws. Like, Landon fucking Barker is 18.
Yeah, Landon's like 17.
18 years old. Yeah, he's like,
yeah,
oh,
I don't think
that
Landon's figured out
Yeah.
like how to be the maybe
Well, I
the
want
best
to.
lover.
I want to think that though.
Do you
for
also have
Charli.
an affinity for like tattooed like type of men?
Yeah, they always make fun of me for the people I think are hot on this
Okay, because
podcast.
we both just did the same thing. We were like, Pete, yes,
Yeah.
Landon and Charli.
Does your
If I
boyfriend
saw
have any
Travis
tattoos?
Barker walking down the
I'm
street,
working on it.
Okay, so you're gonna turn your boyfriend into
Yeah, I've already
Travis.
changed like his whole style and stuff. Yeah,
That's awesome.
you'd want a head tattoo like that?
not maybe not fucking that, but like
well,
tattoos,
I mean, he does that
yeah.
to cover up
his
like,
baldness.
well, no, it's because he got into the plane crash.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Doesn't he always have
He
tattoos
got
or
a.
no?
He was in a
Honestly.
plane crash, and he's the only one that survived in the plane crash. And
No
he had
kidding. I didn't
Yeah.
know that. That's crazy.
On a
They-
private jet?
yeah,
They
on a
just
private
started
jet.
flying again.
And yeah, Courtney was the first. There's like a picture he posted, and he's like, "With you, anything is possible." And it's like them in front of a.
He got
jet
on a plane
together.
for the first time.
Yeah, he
for
would.
her.
But he
For
would
love.
drive
Goosebumps.
or take
I'm like,
boats
like this.
everywhere he went.
No
'cause
kidding.
everyone
When
on the
was that
died.
plane crash?
It was years ago.
Yeah, it was a while
Early
ago.
2000s, I think. He like 80% of his body was burned,
Yeah,
and
skin
they thought
graft.
he would never
He had
like
to have an entire skin graft, jet fuel
lost
soaked onto
lost
his
all
foot.
his people.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
terrible.
Best friend passed. It was a really horrific thing.
It's
yeah,
it's
sounds it.
it's so sad.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Damn, tragedy.
No,
Julia and Jake.
no.
Would y'all have done this one if I wasn't here?
Probably.
I mean,
Probably
Jake has a
not,
fight
no.
in a week. He's in the news.
That's true.
Okay, I was just curious.
Did you ever miss Jake?
Yeah, do you ever like lay in bed and just think about him?
I could see these two lasting.
I mean this is the thing at hand, and I never want to,
You think they'll last? I guess I just see
they-
social media stuff, and I feel
Same.
like they're beefing every other like 6
I
months.
feel like
only
they've been
see social
through, though.
media stuff.
I feel like they've been through a lot.
Yeah, they're obviously very in love, and
Okay.
their posts are very cute, and like
Maybe I misspoke.
yeah. I just don't like speaking on it. Like any one of my exes really like new related because it's just like
But you
kinda like
were
a
a fake
bias
marriage.
thing.
That marriage is fake, right, Tana?
the marriage absolutely like
Yeah, right.
like reality television bullshit. But I also was very caught up in it, like in that world. You know what I mean? For like with Jake.
But there were real feelings there. Like,
at least on my end. I never want to speak for him.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair.
Oh, you kind of gave it away. No
I
chance.
love when anyone else is getting violated but me. Thank God we moved on.
Nessa and Josh. Look at that photo.
Yeah, look at us, youngins.
Nessa and Josh. I saw this TikTok the other day.
Yeah.
It was a 3-minute or 2. It wasn't a 15-second or it wasn't a 60-seconder. And it was all these photos of you guys and all these really cute sentiments that you had both said about each other, like mashed up into one audio.
Yeah.
And it was the first time because I didn't know either one of you really then, like at all, and I didn't know anything about your relationship other than the occasional like Alex Warren vlog clip or something.
Yeah.
And it was the first time I'd ever heard you guys speak about each other, and I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I
Damn.
mean, that was kind of BFFs.
I felt a
like
thing.
right when it started, Nessa
Yeah.
came on, and I mean, she was like a super shy girl, really. Like she was understated, whispering. I think
Yeah,
she
she's
hates
came-
us. I think she hates us now, right, Austin?
I don't think she was super happy with us.
Yeah, she doesn't like us very much.
I don't.
I just think that she's going through
I'm
a
out.
bunch, obviously, right now, and it's like it's shitty to add the social media drama onto everything that she's.
That was
probably
mature
going
and
through,
awesome.
You know?
That was mature and awesome of you, Josh. Slay.
Thanks.
Well, it's his girlfriend, so I hope so.
It's not my girlfriend, guys. Fucking
Vonnie
hell.
and
Yes,
Anthony.
they're gonna get married. I'm gonna be the best man.
Josh is fucking pissed now.
I wanted to be happy for this one when it came up, but now I'm in a pissy mood. But yes, I will be your best man, Anthony.
I feel like we see this picture of him in this red suit every time, and every time I'm like, that's a fire suit.
Dude, is he ever a good dresser, man? He
I've
styled
never heard
me
a
for
bad thing about
the
either one of
70s
them.
party. Like
I know.
The David party, I was styled by Anthony. And
I knew. Yeah, all you had to do is go.
Everyone
into his
was
Your
closet.
like,
fit hit.
"You look sick, Josh. You should have been born in the '70s." And I was
Honestly,
like,
Josh, that should be. I saw you at the David party, and I was like, "Damn, okay, Josh." Like, I think that should be your style.
Who
from
is David? What's the
now
David
on.
party?
David
Dobrik.
Dobrik.
Oh. David
Yeah.
Dobrik's back having parties, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, B-Day
You know, it was
back.
actually pretty sick. I got to introduce Andre Drummond onto the stage to rap. That was pretty cool.
The basketball player.
Yep, he was there, and we like
He
hung
was
out for a
rapping.
bit. Like took photos. He asked to come on the podcast, or like they were like, "Yo, it'd be cool to come on the podcast." But yeah, it was pretty cool.
All right. That's all the like news we have. Tana, I don't know. Obviously, first of all, I'll say this. According to this, your Dizzy Wine, which I didn't trash them, I trashed you, seems to be going really well.
Dave's like, I give it 5 more minutes. It's fun. It's great. I mean, I love it. We're curating another flavor right now, and I'm stoked.
What are the
expand
flavors?
The brand. It's white wine right now. It's sparkling white wine. in a
Okay.
can.
It's good. It's yummy.
Oh, I love you.
Yeah,
my
I like
sweet
it.
Sweetheart. Oh my
haven't
God, we
had
had a
it
night
yet.
at my house. I forgot about that where we were just drinking.
Oh, we
were
did.
blacked out.
Yeah.
I remember we posted we made all these TikToks.
Deleted
and
all of them
I
when I
watched the
woke up.
drafts the next day, and I was like, God damn, I can't.
Isn't
post
that
these.
the day?
That's the day I kissed Bryce.
Yeah.
Oh, it happened in my house.
Yep.
We went somewhere else after, but
Oh.
I think yeah.
Yeah.
It's Tana's fault.
Yeah. I believe it.
Dizzy wine got me a little dizzy.
Yeah.
Couldn't make good decisions.
They get you fucked up. They do. They do.
I haven't had one yet.
Slay.
You
I'll try it,
told TMZ, Tana, you want to be married with kids in 5 years?
Honestly, I just turned 24 a couple weeks ago, and Kylie's 24, man. She's a fucking billionaire. She's got 2 fucking kids. She's madly in love. I'm down for it.
24 so young though.
I don't know. My parents growing up were really like old, and it made me I think want to be a young parent, and like
Me too.
I mean, it's like a lot of the reasoning as well for not having kids young might be financial instability, or it might be not feeling like you've had enough experience, and I feel like I can check those off.
All right.
I don't know though, but I'm not. I mean,
Bruh,
but at the same time, I'm not with anyone, and it's so I don't know.
I feel like I don't
When's
even
the
want
last
to be
time
married
you
till
dated?
30.
When's the last time you dated somebody who wasn't in your world, who was just like, for lack of better words, like a civilian?
A normal person.
Normie. It's been a really long time. I'm kind of trying that right now, that era though. I think that is like, it could be good for me. I'm the most like level-headed and not, you know what I mean? Like in the like tapped in mentally. Like I don't need to clout farm, I feel like, in a relationship anymore.
Yeah, I remember you taught me that term. I feel like I've heard it a lot more, but you were the first person who ever introduced that term.
Harry
on
Jousey taught me
BFFs.
that term. But yeah, I don't know. It could be cool, a normal relationship. At David's the other day, there was like every famous person there ever. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, 18-year-old me would have been
Freaking
thriving right now. I would have been like, God, I'm going to fuck you right now, and I'm going to date you later. And you know what I mean? I'll see you. Like I would, but lately it's kind of like, I don't know, for me at least, it's like anyone in this world, it's like I've either been there, done that, or I know them, or like it's the same person in a different format. So a normal person could hit.
Civilian.
slay.
Your canceled podcast done, right?
We decided to part ways, but I'm now working on a new podcast with Jeff, maybe Mike, maybe Brooke in the mix there. And I'm stoked I love talking long form. I love podcasting. I love this shit. I've been doing my Spotify show now, which is kind of like a weekly show for an hour. So it gives the same energy. Yeah.
I talked to Brooke briefly about doing a podcast with us.
She told me, she was like, Dave said that I could have a Barstool show. I was like, I was laughing because I was like, he would never offer me that because he
Wouldn't show up.
He knows.
Well,
he
no,
knows me.
I mean, I said that to her, but we haven't moved because she tweeted out, is Barstool hiring? And we had stuff going on our end, but she didn't really follow through with any of things.
She's in a really new, like, super happy, cute relationship, and he's a touring musician, and he's about to tour the world. So that's kind of why I don't want to say that's why we haven't like done anything yet, but I mean, like, she's about to do that. So I think she wants to be able to kind of do things here and there, but I also don't want to speak for her. I don't know, but I think Brooke wants a podcast.
Yeah,
and
she's coming on my podcast tomorrow or the next day. So
Plan Brie
I guess we'll find
Uncut.
out. Yes.
Oh my, I want to come on.
Oh, you want to come on?
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Soon. That's fun.
Yeah.
But
She asked me first, though. Just saying.
Brooke is so talented, and she's she's awesome. I think you should give her a Barstool podcast, and then I'll be like a recurring once in a while guest, and then that leaves the pressure off of me to ever piss off Portnoy again.
Yeah, no, I think that ship has sailed. We talked about that.
I don't even know if the ship was ever docked.
Well, no, not yours. The other one.
Okay.
I think you're saying she's probably right. Busy with something.
But I mean, who knows, Dave? That would be a slay for you, I think, to have a Brooke podcast on Barstool.
Yeah, but and this isn't her. Like, I was like, well, send me a demo and I'll listen to it. And that was, I don't know, 2 months ago. So no demo.
Oh.
So it doesn't matter if it's the greatest demo of all time. It's just as important to show that you really, really want a podcast. Because for us, at least.
From what she tells me, and online, like I know I just posted, or someone posted that Jeff and I were podcasting, and she commented like RIP, like we talk about it. And so I know she really wants one, and I want her to do it. I think Brooke is so good at like podcasting. So I mean, I don't know. I didn't know what your messages were. She just told me that.
Yeah, no, I was interested for a time. I listened to some. I thought she's good. I think that, is there anything else? Am I missing anything with your life that you want to promote or say or anything? I don't think so. Am I?
Wow, I'm honestly, first of all, if that's like it, that's cool. Because I thought Dave was gonna lay into me, and
I already laid into you.
Yeah,
I guess that's true. You kind of got it all out that day. Anything of my life? I'm working on a bunch of stuff. I'm about to come out with a weed line called Tanabis. And I'm stoked for Tanabis to be everywhere and that type of stuff. I don't know. I'm shooting reality television again, so just pray for my well-being. But
what is that?
I'm doing a couple different things and potential shows and stuff right now. But I don't know how much I can talk about it. But one that's centered around my agency, like Unruly and all of us, and the OnlyFans of it all, and that's been fun. We've been shooting for that, and then maybe a little docu-series thing again, and then I just got a dating show, like solidified offer, but I don't know how much I want to go on my Too Hot to Handle Love Island type of shit. I feel like I've done that in real life enough.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of shit going on.
Hell yeah.
Tana shit.
Booked and busy.
Well, I'm glad we patched it up. Glad you came on.
Thank you for having me. I think it's a very funny episode for me to have chosen to be on. There's a lot of stuff going on in the news right now, but I'm just happy it's not about me.
Yeah,
So,
you were
for
pretty
once.
neutral, like I thought you'd be, but for sure, this is the most headlines we've had in quite a while.
I'm Switzerland for sure.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start saying that shit. Fuck yeah. Thank you for having me though, and being so awesome, Dave. I'm glad we can be friends.
Yeah, same. All right, that's Tana. That's BFFs. That's the episode.
Sweet.
Bye guys.
Peace.
Slay girl, queen, pussy bosses.